This will be good. First time the For Honor Punisher has stepped into the Colosseum. Oh, we have a BP versus Warden matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I do still think this is BP favored, this matchup. On this particular map, considering you can stick in the Warden's face a lot more and punish him for trying to get into his shoulder bash, I still feel like it's BP favored.
Round 1.
I'll be banned now, yes. Yo, Tylenol, if you start having something in common with Danko, dude, you need to move into life. Running attack gets blocked early on. Nicely done. BP back lands early. Toti establishes house lead. Baits out the parry attempt. Gets the guard break as well. Light finishes the back. And again. Double side light from Havok coming in. Nicely done. But Havok's on the back foot here. He's lost a lot of health. The bash on the front dodge. And he baits out the side dodge. Very dominant round from Toti. Woo! That was impressive.
Round 2.
Oh, nice. But Toti cancels the recovery of his light. Flips the punish attempt. Very nicely done. The crushing counter on the undodgeable heavy. Huge damage. Havok establishes the health lead, but it's still pretty close. Nice. The prediction back dodge into the shoulder bash. Gets the punish. Havok has about, I'd say, 30-35 health lead. The light catches him, but he parries him. The unblockable heavy. And the BP goes out of stamina, but Havok goes for that top unblockable. Probably not the most optimal decision to make there. He baits out the dodge attempt with the guard break punish, and he takes the round 1-1. Havok's not going to let Toti walk over him that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 3.
Oh, nice. The bash beats out the delayed shoulder bash. Establishes early health lead. About to break through. Doesn't land, but gets a bit of chip. Sidelights do land, and the option select actually lands on Havok, but Havok gets the punish with his back dodge, shoulder bash. Both very low on stamina here. Havok with a slight health lead. Nice! He baits out the forward dodge heavy from Toti. Goes for the chain heavy, which gets crushed and countered. And then the side dodge lights again, beating out the guard break, but then the chain heavy gets parried into a bash. And now Havok's low on stamina. He needs to be careful here. He's backed up into the corner, and he's out of stamina. This is dangerous. Toti needs to be using that bulwark heavy, not the bash. But he manages to bait out the prediction dodge anyway from Havok. And he takes the round. Havok was looking really strong in that round. But Toti manages to bring it back. Huge bash pressure. Gets Havok out of stamina and finishes him off. Whiff light, and then the own light punished by the whiff, and then the crushing counter again. He baits out the dodge. That's 85 damage. Oh, but he messes up the crushing counter on the top light, and now Toti's on the front foot. He baits it out, but now Havok gets to go for OOS mix-up. He lands 1, that's 18. He lands 2, that's 36. No, he should have gone for the level 3. The feint to guard break. You can't catch the dodge vulnerability on that. The light beats out the heavy attempt. Havok has about 25 health advantage here, but it's still a very dangerous situation for both people. The side dodge lights catch the forward dodge. And Havok brings it back to a piece.
Round 5.
Nice. Goes for the parry option select, but it catches anyway. It's a whiff. The zone puts Havok out of stamina. Oh, he bites on the parry attempt. Forward dodge heavy into a dodgeable heavy into unblockable heavy lands. That's so much damage, ladies and gentlemen, but Havok manages to get his punish. And now the BP's low. The throw puts him out of stamina. The top heavy into 40 damage. Can Havok get any OOS pressure? I don't think he can. I don't think he has the stamina for it. But then Havok's double feint puts him out of stamina when the bash connects, and then Toti finishes him off. Unfortunately for Havok, he was already low on stamina when he put the BP out of stamina, which meant he couldn't really capitalize with that out of stamina pressure.
Round 6.
Oh shit. Oh, the whiff light gets punished with the bash. Zone options next up. The guard break, but Havok is low on stamina. He manages to get the dodge, but he's still really low. There we go. Havok was worried about his stamina total, so the prediction dodge came out. He baits out the flip. Level 3. He's also low on stamina. But he makes a read that Havok was going to go for those side dodge lights again. The zone stuffs the guard break, but now he's out of stamina. Lots of pressure. Bulwark Heavy coming out, but then the parry puts Toti out of stamina. Now Havok's going to get some out of stamina pressure. Oh, it's 18. Oh, but the delayed level 2 ends up whiffing. Very nicely done. He dodges into the top light to secure the round. And this is 50-50 even, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Round 7.
Light lands, early health lead established. The prediction back dodge gets punished by the forward dodge, having another light lands. But then finally the chain bash gets avoided by the bash. 2 land, that's 36 damage. Nicely done. Nice, the top light catches. The feint to guard break onto wall. That's another 40 damage. Havok looking strong here.
Time is running out.
Double bash lands. Havok's stamina's being pressured here. The side dodge light stuff the dodge. Empty dodge guard break attempt. Nicely done. Havok still with a bar advantage. Nice. He should have gone for the zone. I think the zone would have finished him off, but it doesn't matter anyway. 2 level 1 shoulder bashes connect, and Havok establishes the lead.
Round 8.
Bash lands early health lead. Option select faded out. Havok's going to be really low on stamina here. This is dangerous. Bash lands and puts him out of stamina. BP, go for that bulwark heavy. Don't go for the bash. It's not how you mix up out of stamina, Toti. And look, you put yourself out of stamina by doing that, Sunshine. Bash lands, further straightening that health lead. Now Havok goes out of stamina with that heavy. The raw heavy probably shouldn't have been thrown out. Wasn't a good idea. I want to see more bulwark heavies from Toti. The bashes are not your main pressure tool when you get an opponent out of stamina as Black Prior. It is your bulwark heavy.
Round 9.
He gets a win anyway, but I definitely want to see him utilizing more of those bulwark heavies. Last frame feint those boys. They're scary. Nice parry on the heavy early. Havok's already really low on stamina. This is why you don't want to be throwing out those raw heavies, because of the huge stamina penalties of getting them parried. Nice. Puts him out of stamina with that as well. The delayed level 2 gets dodged. Valiant breakthrough lands. Double side light lands. The crushing counter lands.
Is running out.
And the dodge. No, he should have gone for zone. The zone would have won him the round. This is Toti's chance. He might be able to bring this one back. He gets Havok out of stamina. Wait for that stamina. Bulwark heavy. Bulwark heavy. He baits out the dodge. He's not going to get full punish. He's only going to get... Oh, but the chain light finishes him off. Havok had the round. He only needed to zone him when he landed that last shoulder bash. And Toti actually managed to turn it around. Havok choked. Havok threw it. He had the round. And he pissed it all away. Bash punishes the shoulder bash attempt. The option select puts him out of stamina, but does land 20 damage. The light lands, shoulder bash. How the stamina totals are very even here. Side dodge light, side double lights land, but Havok still 2 bars behind here. Baits out the flip, but Havok way too slow. Can't punish because he was too low on stamina. One more bash will be enough. Nice side dodge light to beat out the delayed bash. But then Havok eats his own. But then Toti doesn't finish it off anyway. No, why didn't he wall throw him? He could have wall thrown him and won the round.
Victory.
But Havok manages to come out on top with the health lead anyway. Even though he could have thrown him on the wall and gotten the top heavy even whilst being out of stamina, he still takes it. He still clutches it out. And it's 5-5. My crown would have flown so far off of my head if the fucking Santa hat hadn't have kept it locked on. But the undodgeable heavy lands. Big health lead established for the BP. Side dodge lights land. That's 36 damage. And the light parry punish another 35. That's really going to grate in that health lead for the BP. Oh, he flipped the Valiant Breakthrough trying to whiff punish that light. You can't be whiff punishing a BP like that. And the crushing counter to secure the round.
Round 12.
Tentative start to this round. 15 seconds past. Still no damage landed. The bulwark heavy lands on Havok. That's a big 30 damage. The BP bashing the Warden out of his shoulder bash attempt. Havok's already lost half of his health, and the BP is still at 100%. Oh, the chain heavy lands!
Running out.
The zone option select lands, but now he's out of stamina. This is really dangerous. I want to see Toti go for bulwark heavy. Why is he not using bulwark heavy? This is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. The prediction flip. Havok doesn't need to attack. He can just be defensive. But the bulwark heavy lands! But Havok still takes it. Even with the unblockable heavy, he still has the slight lead. And it's 6-6. Woo! This is close, ladies and gentlemen. Triple GB. I mean, that's why you don't pressure with the bash. I mean, as you get higher and higher level as well, more and more people can react to the bash more and more consistently. The bulwark heavy last frame feints are much more difficult to react to. Now the BP's low on stamina. Havok gets to mix up. But he messed it up. He should have continued with pressuring that stamina. That was definitely a mistake. But he gets to punish the bash attempt. The stamina is low, but now Havok's is low. The prediction dodge punish, 30 damage. Top light stuffs the guard break attempt. No dodge from Mr. Toti. Oh, he catches the faint guard break vulnerability from Havok. The delayed level 2 also caught, and Toti retakes the lead.
Round 14.
Nice light lands. Havok back dodge. Double side light. Nicely done. Havok with the melee. 30 damage. The light stuffs the guard break attempt. Top light parry. Havok's also low on stamina. This isn't good. Bulwark heavy lands. 5 HP. Prediction guard break lands. And finally, we have a 2-round lead. Is Toti slowly starting to download Havok? Or can Havok, the For Honor Punisher Edgelord himself, bring it back? Light into chain bash lands. Havok goes for the hard read, I think. Either that or a zone input error. Havok's eating so much damage from these lights. But the crushing counter doesn't get punished. Can he mix them up? Level 1. Baits out the dodge, but no punish. The light lands. Oh no. Havok panicking, seeing him dodging forward on all of those poor dodges, makes him input buffer dodges again. This is looking like Toti might be running away with it now, ladies and gentlemen.
16.
Oh, the bulwark heavy lands. Oh, but the light parry re-establishes health lead for Havok. Very nicely done. Another 36. That's 76 damage from those 3 attacks. Another heavy land. And he baits it out. This is it. This is Havok's opportunity. The stamina pause is going to give him the slight stamina advantage, but the bash lands.
Is running out.
Nice. The side dodge lights land once again. The light. Oh! Oh, but the dodge makes it whiff. He gets the guaranteed guard break. Havok is not out of this yet. He needs to win 3 more in a row. But he can definitely do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 17.
Oh, the parry option select beta. But once again, getting hit by that zone attack. That's definitely a big mistake Havok's making a lot. He's making a lot of prediction dodges, and then he sees the BP dodge forward, and he panics, input buffers another dodge, because he's worried about the vulnerability over that. But once again, messes up the crushing counter on that top light after the zone. He should just parry them. Oh, but the flip lands, but Havok has him out of stamina. Nice, level 1. Another level 1, but Havok's out of stamina. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. And he gets the parry! He puts him out of stamina! And then he finishes off the round! Look at these clutch plays! He's out of stamina! We'll ignore the fact that the BP really isn't last frame feigning at all, and it's entirely his fault for trying to bash so much because he's an idiot. But Havok coming out with the clutch plays! He only needs 2 more! Just 2 more! Nice, the empty dodge into light catches that prediction back dodge. Oh, but the prediction dodge, no wall throw though. Missed out on 5 damage. Zone option select is not punished. Side dodge lights, side double lights land. Light catches the shoulder bash attempt. Bash lands, Havok already on 2 bars. This isn't looking good. The prediction dodge punished, but the guard break is on 20 health. And then the double heavy punishes Havok. And Toti takes it 10-8, but damn! Did Havok put up a good fight? GG's. Hey, you did a good fucking job, dude. Toti's a really good player. And I still believe that's a slightly favored matchup for BP. Alright, so some of the main issues. I mean, first of all, stop trying to crush and counter those fucking lights after the zone, Havok. You missed out on 80 damage in those duels when you could have just parried them. Just go for the parry. Sure that on the forward dodge heavy, crushing countering makes more sense. Stop going for those level 3, well, the delayed level 2 shoulder bash feints into guard break, because you won't catch the dodge recovery. They recover too fast. It doesn't work. You either let the level 3 rip, or if the BP does have stamina, just go for like a normal level 2. Or you feint the guard, or you feint the shoulder bash like an early level 2. So you charge it a little bit, but you don't let go just before that the level 3 gets released. You let go of it like you're releasing a level 2 instead. So release, like feint the shoulder bash earlier to catch the dodges. Because if you wait until level 3 and you try to slide it feint into a guard break, they recover too quickly and you don't catch it. I still do it sometimes because I still don't play a lot of Warden, and it happens a lot to me. But they do recover quick enough, so that won't work. Let's see, what else did you do? There was something else that I noticed. Another like really bad habit you have is like if you dodge something. Let's say he like feints a heavy and you dodge, and then you see him feint the heavy into a forward dodge. You panic and you input buffer another dodge because you think, oh shit, he's gonna try and bash me. I need to try and dodge this. The problem is that Toti knew this, and he kept guard breaking you out of the input buffer dodge and getting a lot of damage. It's a hard habit to get out of, but if you dodge at like an incorrect timing and then you see a character dodge forward, just don't dodge. Try to react to the orange, or just don't dodge every single time. Like if you can't react to the bash, just mix it up. Sometimes dodge, sometimes don't. But you were doing it every time, and Toti kept getting those guard breaks. And I swear there was one other thing I wanted to mention, but I've already forgot because my fucking internet disconnected and I put my fucking fist through the wall. What was it? Oh, that was it. I've just remembered. There was one round, Havok, where you actually lost it when you could have won, because you went for the level 1 shoulder bash and you did a double side light and he had like 1 HP left when a zone would have killed him. Like, don't forget that your zone is guaranteed off of the level 1, and it does more damage than your double side light. So if you see someone under a bar of health, always do your zone instead of the double side lights to be safe. Like, if you would have zoned after that shoulder bash, it was yours. The round was yours. You would have won it. Who knows? That might even have made the difference. Like, with momentum and, you know, like, all of that shit. Like, winning that round might have enabled you to win that entire 1v1. So, definitely make sure that when you have someone, like, under a bar, and it's not, like, you know, slightly under, so it still looks like a full bar. If you can actually see any, like dark bar and not, like, the grey health, always go for that zone just to be safe.